Hi everyone, Jim here from The Haunted Walk. We recently had the amazing opportunity to interview 3 internationally best-selling Canadian horror authors. Over the next little while, we're going to be sharing those interviews with you. First up today is Nick Cutter.
Basically, it's a story that takes place 8 miles underwater at the bottom of the Marianas Trench. And a worldwide threat is like an apocalyptic condition is gripping the world. And the cure is apparently at the bottom of this Marianas Trench. So there's a research station set up, and that research station goes dark, incommunicado. And then a separate team is sent down to see what the heck is going on. And needless to say, it's some pretty rough goings on. You know, there's external threats. You know, there's like the axe murderer or the bear or something pursuing you. And of course, in horror movies, people always just say, why don't you just run away? And at least you have that option with a contemporary or sort of a threat that is external to you. But I've always been terrified by threats that are actually inside our bodies and inside our minds. And how do you outrun a killer that is under your skin? Well, I think there's a masochistic thrill to it, really. I know when I was a kid, or especially as a teenager, I used to think that this book or this movie is not going to scare me. And that was sort of the pact that a reader and writer would make. The writer's attempt is, I'm going to scare the hell out of you. The reader is thinking, no, you're not. And sometimes you get to the end of a book and you're like, you didn't win. I won as a reader because you didn't scare me. But sometimes you get into a book and you realize the writer has got you in his or her spider's web. And by that point, you're so enthused and you can't throw the book away even though you'd love to. And so obviously as a writer, that's what you're trying to put the reader in that spider's web.